football coming your way, and I hope you're as excited about it as we are.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Would you like to see a horrific injury? How about another one? Yeah! All of these horrific injuries and more are possible when you sit down to play Blitz the League 2. Football games have been around since video games started. There was a football game back on the Atari 2600, and they've, steady been having them ever since. That's really one that I never really dove into. I've dabbled every once in a while. Like, I remember, I think it was Quarterback Club for the Nintendo 64. We had that. That was pretty fun. It's like, I don't know, they're too, especially the newer ones, they get too realistic. I've got a game in there, I think it's Madden 07. Starts with this whole fucking training camp thing and all this other shit. And there's so many details and specifics. And it's like, I just want to fucking play the game. Goddamn, I don't want to do real training camp. What the fuck? If I'm going to play a football video game, I want it to not really be like real football, because if I wanted to play real football, I would just play real. Well, I can't say that because I'm not playing real football. I'm just not built like that. That game is really annoying. I haven't gotten far in that because I don't care. But then one day, I remember the original PlayStation, we somehow stumbled across NFL Blitz. And there were really no rules with that football. It was just, as soon as the ball snapped, you could slam into them. They were picking them up and power bombing them and stuff. It's fun. But one day, I remember I got off of work and I went to the old video game store that was close by the house. And I walked in there just kind of browsing around, just not really looking for anything. And I saw sitting there on the counter, Blitz the League 2. Never played the first one, but like I've said, all these football games are the same. Who cares? Picked it up and turned it around. And it says, dirty hits are back, no penalties and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, cool. This is like an updated version of that Blitz game I had on the PlayStation. Oh, boy.
Quarterback goes down hard.
At its very barest bones, it's a football game. You pick a team, you make a play, you play the play, you score, you kick, football. Blitz the League 2, anyway, takes that idea of football and just gets rid of all the rules, turns it on its head, and makes it the most brutal blood sport ever.
11 yards.
41 Razor, down for the run. 41 Razor.
Yeah.
Looking. Wait. Slow down there.
Damn it.
Slow down.
Block.
Here we go. All right, we need the cart. Yo, now.
There's two modes that you can really do damage in, and that's what they call Clash mode, which is when everything goes all dark and slow-mo,
Touchdown. Franchise rings the dinner bell again.
And they have Unleash mode, which is after you fill that little meter up all the way to a certain point, it clicks on. And then you can do those unleash moves, and that's where all the brutal shit happens. There's a campaign mode, which is pretty fun. You build a team, and you play everybody until you win. You don't get to make your own player, per se. It's just this dude that everybody starts calling Franchise.
He can play 6 different positions. He's a one-man walking franchise. Hey, you know what? That's his new nickname, Franchise. Think of the marketing possibilities.
Franchise. I dig that.
He's got an agent, and your agent really is like your best friend. He's not like a slime dickhead in any way. He doesn't fuck you over. But the commissioner wants to sign him to his team, the LA Riot.
Well, you'll certainly be the franchise player for the Riot. LA traded up to the #1 pick to take you.
He doesn't. He wants to play for his own home team, and his agent makes it happen.
It's no joke. The only place I'm gonna be able to play is in my hometown.
You'll play for the team that drafts you.
I'm sorry about this, but my mind's made up.
You'll play where I tell you to.
Then he'll go play center field for New York. They just offered him $17 million a year for 7 years.
And you build your character, pick out his jersey and all this stuff like that, his away team and his home team jersey and stuff. Pick your name. They got a whole bunch, you know, like different patterns you can use, like your little logos. They got a whole bunch of cool ones. It's really funny. And after that, you're off to the races. That's pretty much what the main hub looks like. You play the game, training, roster, status. You can get girlfriends at one point, and they help you with sponsors and stuff. All of them got different perks and whatnot. But in the training, you can just do basic training. You can assign it automatically or do it yourself, but that's annoying, so I just always do it automatic. Juicing is exactly what it sounds like. You can take drugs, and here's 4 legal ones, 4 illegal ones, and at the very end, the juice of the week. This changes. I can't remember how many games it is, but every few games you play, this changes. But these all stay the same, and I always like using this one because your turbo bar drains slower. And I'll give it to the other guy. He's one of my receivers. The upgrade system. You need money. You get money for playing the games. Win or lose, you collect money, and you spend money on this shit. And it's pretty much everything. Ice bath will make sure you don't get hurt as often, which is nice. Blocking, tackle, that kind of thing. Strength, the stronger you are, the harder you'll be able to hit, and the more injuries you'll be able to cause.
Watch for the run!
Green 80!
But the rest of it is your standard football type stuff, like, you know, catching, passing, tackles, blocking, that kind of thing, speed and agility, whatnot. Yeah, if you get a phone call, you gotta answer. It won't let you go on, so. Anyway, then you go play game, and you can bet on almost every game. The thing is, we have to stay within 11 points at the final score to win the bet. And the max bet is 10,000, so let's try.
The Philadelphia Brawlers live up to their name for their style of play. They cheat as much as they can and get away with far more than they should. Defensive end H.J. Lackshaw was just another unruly Philly fan last year, until a fight spilled onto the field and Lackshaw beat him up ass to earn himself a tryout on the Brawlers. And well, the rest is history.
Was crazy. He seemed like he was running at a different speed than the other guy. Well, it could just be my medicine's kicking in. It's been about half.
You fuckers.
And the conversion is good. And that'll do it. Indianapolis will take this one.
Well, there you go. There's your first game. You beat the fucking shit out of them. Now it's time to see how much we get paid. Hell yeah. That's how you're rewarded, all your money and stuff. That all gets displayed, all your stats. As you keep playing the game, you keep leveling up, training your dudes, taking some juice. Eventually a girl's gonna get a hold of you, and you're gonna meet her at a club.
Darling, you dressed to kill.
She's gonna tell you to do something. Whether it's, get a sack or run so many yards or do something, you got to perform something. If you do that, then she's your girlfriend now. She's pretty much going to give you some upgrades as another sponsor or whatever like that. And you meet 3 different ones. You can choose to decline one in favor of another, but that will have to be up to you. After you play that first game, then the evil commissioner guy bribes one of your teammates to do something bad. Brings this character, Quentin Sands, from another team to your team. In exchange, he's gonna do something bad, like he's gonna put drugs in your drink. This character agrees to do this to keep his contract, which is, I guess, crazy. And then for whatever reason, he takes a drug test and fails it.
Both your A and B samples came back positive, son.
This is bullshit. He's never used steroids in his life. You're trying to bend him over because he wouldn't play for your precious LA Riot.
Franchise, I can make this go away. If you play for the Riot.
Franchise does not want to do that. He knows he's been set up.
Fuck you. No deal.
Man, I ain't flunked no fucking drug test.
But it's a little too late because he's already got feds behind the door.
Oh, shit.
Ultranol is on the FBI's banned substance list. I'm surprised your agent never told you that.
Sir, you're under arrest.
The hell?
You have the right
No time to
remain
explain.
silent.
Gotta get you a lawyer.
Hey,
Give up that right. Anything you say.
So you end up going to prison, and the warden on the first day says, "You're going to play for my football team. If you do, I'll let you out in a month," or something rather like that.
You can play and be out of here in time for training camp, or you can refuse and piss away the next 2 years making license plates. So what do you say?
What time is practice?
There's a reason we've never beaten the Supermax prison team. And it's guys like Carl Turpitz that made that hellhole their home. Turpitz is serving time for 23 counts of aggravated assault. Too bad we can't leave Turpitz shackled.
Now you're playing prison ball. You don't have any armor at all. It super sucks. If you break something here, it's game over. You gotta start the whole game over again. Because it'll auto-save right before the game starts. But you gotta make it through a whole game of prison ball. And I don't think it matters if you win or lose. I think you literally just have to survive it. Once you beat that, you are now back in good standing with everybody. Oh, back to business of playing and upgrading and stuff like that. You make it midway through the second season. You play the LA Riot.
Finally, we get to play the Los Angeles Riot, our beloved commissioner's dream team. The captain of this gang of all-stars is Bruno Battaglia, veteran linebacker and all-around asshole. Battaglia has surgically upgraded his elbow with a titanium replacement. Not good, considering the man already wrote the book on cheap shots. Every Sunday, he writes another chapter.
And after the game, win or lose, this cutscene happens where
LA Riot is in the house!
gotta forget about that prison shit, man. We've all been there. I don't want to forget. And I sure as hell ain't gonna forgive. One way or another, I'm gonna get that fucking commissioner.
And you're sitting there drinking with that Quentin Sands guy. Bruno guy comes up and pretty much says, dude, I can't believe you're hanging out with him. He's the one that sent you to prison. He did that bullshit.
Wait, he doesn't know, does he? Know what? That drug test you failed? Shut the fuck up. That was Sands. He spiked your drink. What? Don't listen to this fool. He's full of shit.
And you get into a fight.
Come on, old man. Get the fuck up. I would have knocked your ass back down again.
The fight does not go well. It seems to at first, but then you get beat up in front of everybody, and it's super embarrassing. Whatever.
Bitch.
Season continues until almost the last game, where Quentin comes up and says, hey man, I'm sorry, can we squash things? You know, I'm gonna go undercover and get the commissioner to say some incriminating shit and get it on tape and record it, and then blackmail him or something like that. And you're like, alright, yeah, sure, if you want. And he does. He goes off and gets him talking about doing something illegal, about money transfer and stuff like that, some federal prison money shit. You end up winning the Super Bowl, or not the Super Bowl, but the Division I championship after you leveled up, the very last level. He ends up, like, during the big celebration. Commissioner gets arrested, whatever, who cares? It all wraps up nice. You're the champion. You win, you win, you win. Who cares about the story? It's just fun to make a team, level up, and fucking play the other teams as you level up. Game is super fun, and I'm so glad I bought it when I did. Because I recently was like, man, I want that game. I wanted it for the PS3, though. And I tried to look that up on Amazon. They want $200 for it. And I'm like, no. I've got it for the 360, but it's like, man. That's one of those games that I would want to have on multiple platforms. It's just that good to me. I just gotta have it. It's one of them games to me. I think that'll do it. I think I've said enough. Just kind of wanted to talk about the game. That's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, you rock. We will see you again.
Just take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Come on, settle down.
Hey,